Okay. Pretty good. Watch your rebounds don't head towards the next beat too soon. Show me first, just the first couple bars. You don't have to play. But. Yeah, especially one actually is the one that concerns me most. It just starts for 2 right away, so it should be up, and just a little bit to your right. Yeah. Yeah, that's it. Very good. Let me put the diagram up on the board real quick. Very good. You look like you were here the other day. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, like that. With our crowd. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Questions? Nope. All right. Hit it. Start one more time. Make sure your hands are really, really still. I can tell you, when you're about to go, your hands drop just a little bit, so make sure you keep them right there. Okay, very good. Looks real good. When you get down to the release, it could be a little bit smaller. Doesn't have to bounce quite so much, but really that looked very nice. Probably at this dynamic level, the pattern could be a little bit wider. So, but really nice. Hi. You okay?
Yeah.
Oh, what'd you do? Yep, start again. Very nice style points. Real good. 1 and 2 are in exactly the same place. So make sure that you're here for 1, kind of in the middle, and now you're probably going to have to cross your hands. That's okay. 1, 2, 3, so we can really see what beat you're on. Otherwise, I'm so terrible at my instrument that I look up and I'm concentrating so hard that I may not be able to tell exactly what beat I'm on. I'm that bad. So keep it up. Do one more time, just a couple of bars. We don't have to play, just so I can see that you're going to place 2 in a different place. So I think part of it is maybe you're traveling a little bit too far out this way on your rebound for 1. So keep it more in the middle here. It just needs to come up a little bit. 1, 2, 3. Still kind of the same. It may feel like you're in a different position, but let's just take a look at it. So if we were to trace it 1, 2, all the way over here, back over here, you're traveling a long way to get over to 3. Still right there. Yeah, that's better. 1, 2, 3, 4. Keep going. All right. So let's see. Go. 1, 2, 3. Go. Yeah, don't be afraid to move over there. Yeah, that's better. Final point, even before you start when you're practicing, I'm going to here, 2 to here, 3 to here, 4 to back here. Up. I'm not worried about messing up the pattern because that'll happen until you get really used to it. But it could be a little bit bigger. You know, we're at forte here, so don't be afraid to bounce up high and give us a good sized pattern. One more time. Make sure your hands are real still right before you prep. Okay, nice release. Much better. Pattern looked great. You're coming back under on 2 and 3. So you're going 1, 2, 3, 4 instead of 1, 2 over 3 over 4. Do a couple bars real quick. You can do it slow. We won't play. 2, 3. 3 was better. Just more of a loop on 2 and 3. Yeah, 3 was great. 2, 3, 2, 3, 4. You feel that figure 8 in the middle?
Yeah.
It should really feel like that. One more time. 2, 3. Even more on 2. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. Okay, that's better. That's better. You'll see it on the video. We really need that. Okay, now one. Of course, on this one, we're not so much a loop as that triangle.
Yeah, that's
right. But it's still coming under. 1, 2. Just needs 2 just needs to bounce up so you can go over the top. Tempo. Yeah, I got slower and slower. Your pattern was really a pretty nice size. I like that. If you could get it, you need to just make sure that you don't let us slow down by making sure that you're real emphatic about your beats, and you can do that by giving us a lot more on your ictus. It was just kind of goopy. You know what I mean? Instead of pointed. So recall that when you're looking, this is a basic pattern, but for this particular extra, 1, 2, 3, 4, much more pointed and angular, right? Yeah, sound right? Okay. Just give us a couple bars of it, and get a little bit angry or something. Rah, dum, bum, 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 bum. Yeah. Here we go. That's fine. Bump, bump. So, bump, bump, bump. Each one has a big bounce, right? One more time. Bump, bump, bump. Even 2. Bounce, 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 bounce. Yeah, two's more difficult. That's better. That's much better. And it looks like you actually want us to do the marcato thing with the. It's just much more demonstrative of what I think you want us to do. 2's a little bit more problematic for everybody. For some reason, everybody wants to round off 2. You see what she's doing? You can sit down. Thanks. Yay! Really good. So what she was doing on 2 is what almost everybody does. 1, 2, going this way. 1, 2, instead of ba, ba. Really smacking 2, just like you're smacking 1. 1's good. 2, 3, 4. As soon as you hit that point where your beat is, now you got to go up at an angle. Pop, 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 pop. Just avoid rounding it off. They should all look the same. Okay. Good. Now. Whoops, forgot to cut off. So 1, 2, 3, cut. Right? 2, 3, and cut. That's it. That's it. Okay, so when you started out, first 4 bars, you were, emphatic and giving us the but. The last 4 bars, you got lazy, and it kind of went away, because I don't know, getting tired or something. And something was funny over here, so you had to look over there. What? So, but keep your concentration on the music, so that your pattern doesn't go to pop. Okay, but it looked really, really very good. It could probably be a little bit wider. 1 here, 2, and then out here for 3. Take a look on the video, see what you think. Okay, great, very nice. Stand high enough for you? If it's, maybe it is. There you go. Maybe a little too high now. Yeah.
I feel like this is like Goldilocks and the 3 bears.
Yeah. That's right. I like the attitude up there, except you haven't looked up at us yet. You've got your eyes on the music the whole time. Really, this is the same thing over and over and over again until we get to the very last bar. Yeah, and the stand was definitely too high because your hands were, you felt like you had to be up here, didn't you? Okay, yeah, just make sure that it's not covering your torso, basically. And, yeah, that's going to be better. Start one more time, and don't forget not to round off 2 and 3, just like I was talking about. So what's happening is 1, 2, 3, they're round instead of pointed. That's all. When you hit them, you need to go straight up. You need to make that V, right? 1, 2. Nope, see, you're coming across them like this instead of bouncing right on the point. Still doing it. So when you're hitting your beat, instead of using your wrist to go up and down, your wrist is going sideways. That's it. Just do this. And this is a good exercise for everybody, not to mention that we're going to be conducting the 1. So, but, to get the look of it, everyone should look like this, and then just move. Now we've got 1. Now just move it over to 2. 2, 2, 2, 2. Now move it over to 3, 3, 3, 3, 4, 4, 4, 4. You can work on it like that. But then it makes you conscious of doing the very same motion in the very same shape for every beat. And not just watch if you're not doing that. All right. Okay, one more time. Start from the top, please. see on the video that you're still going here and going this way on 2 instead of bouncing straight up. Make a note of it when you send in when you're filling out your self-eval. Also, watch at the very top of your prep up here, almost coming to a stop. Bum, 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 like that instead of bum, bum, keeping your hand moving. Just make sure it does that. All right, very nice. And I like the attitude. That's probably a little high for you, right? Yeah. There you go. Hold on. So.
I realized I messed up once.
No, that's okay. I'm not worried about that. I'm not worried about that at all. Everybody messes up. Professional conductors mess up the beat pattern every once in a while because there's so many things to think about. But what I do want you to do is make sure that you're doing that pointed thing that we're talking about and not. Yeah, that's exactly what I don't want. If you feel yourself doing anything like this in this pattern, yeah, it should be straight up and down. So do this for me. 1, but. Don't stop up at the top. Keep it moving. But. Can you make your wrist more instantaneous and not so much of a dip? Think of knocking that piece of water. Your baton is moving a lot more than it needs to. My baton is up there, but pardon me? No, it's there. So it's much more instantaneous and not nearly so much of an arm movement with your dip. It's just that you need to work on. So, but the pattern shape is what we were talking about. So here, and make sure that you aim for a point and bounce off of that. Don't slide sideways. Does that make sense?
Somewhat.
Okay.
This is the first time in my life I've had to do conducting, so.
Huh?
This class is the first time in my life I've.
Oh, I know, and most of us, absolutely, for most of us, and we're all learning, so no problem at all. So try it again from the top, and just make it as bouncy as you can. Make sure the tip of the baton's up. There you go. Pardon me?
Sorry, I missed it.
Do you want? That's okay. Do you want to do it again?
Sure.
Yeah, just relax. We're all learning in here. That's why we're here. If we were all experts, we'd be out making a living and buying dinner for everybody.
But it's only breakfast time.
Then we would be buying dinner in London. Okay, much better. I like the attitude up there. I mean, you really got an energy. I like that very much. You'll see on the video that the pattern is probably not what you think you're doing.
Yeah.
It's really difficult to really be self-aware enough when you're starting out to understand what exactly is going on because there's so many things you're thinking about at the same time. So just make note of that on your self-eval, and if you think it would help you, and I think it would, use a whiteboard or a blackboard in one of the rooms, or make yourself a diagram, put it up on the wall, and trace it. 1, 2, 3. Just make sure it's the correct, the diagram like that, and just trace it until your muscle memory kicks in, because that's all we're doing here. is we're trying to create muscle memory to do the same thing over and over and over again, you know, just like any sport. Okay, nice job. Okay, Joseph, let's see, we got a few more. Let me